Hey, welcome back to another play-by-play with Hockey Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. But we have a pre-game show tonight before the game. The Montreal Canadiens. Montreal play only at 9 o'clock p.m. is 8 o'clock p.m. right now. So we have to do a pre-game show, and then we're going to move on to the next show, live stream for the play-by-play. Now, then, in the first show, we're going to have a pre-game show. Every game, we're going to start 20 minutes or 15 minutes before the game starts. I'm going to go through the live stream right there so you can know a little bit more what's going on with the Montreal Canadiens for that game. So I think it will be very good, and then we can exchange what's going on also with the NHL. We have so many games left and right, and now the season is really now started. We are right now week number 3 in the NHL. And tonight we have 12 games in action. Tonight, 12. 6 right now are live. And very interesting score left and right. The Islanders beat right now Detroit. Detroit right now struggling this week after a great start. Pittsburgh Penguins lead the Panthers 1-0. The captain Crosby score. But what about Emil and Eman? Trade for the Montreal Canadiens. And now, his score is 4 goals of the season. Tonight, Islanders lead 2-0 against the Detroit. And of course, I'm watching right now Tampa Bay against the Chicago. 1-1 almost at the half of the game. The game starts at 6:45. This is where the NHL need to be good about this. Don't start your game out at the same time. We cannot watch every game. And next Tuesday, October 28th, I think it is a frozen night. What happening? So we have 16 game is going to start all night long with 15 minutes between. This is something they should do more often, the NHL, because it's really hard to watching 6 games at the same time, and you have the first intermission. Everybody, no game. Everybody's on the first intermission. So I don't know. I think that's the way. And the Chicago lead 2-1. A goal of Randonado to take the lead against the Chicago. This is very good. The Chicago, where I write for the Hockey Hot Stove for the Chicago on that website. Wow, what a shot. Randonado. PS is in the house. Welcome back. Mr. John, welcome also. Claude Richard, knock the door. Welcome back. Philippe. Hey, Coach Philippe. And we have Vivre Libre 603. Salut, mon homme. Merci d'être avec nous. Guy left the building. He's going to watch the game with his brother. Family first. Family first. Samuel, always hear him, Samuel, the first one in the house most of the time. Mr. Billy from Nova Scotia is with us. And PS also is with us. And again, the game starts only at 9 o'clock p.m. tonight. We're going to talk about something about the Montreal Canadiens. Don't forget, please, to subscribe, click on the likes. And, of course, tonight I want to talk about a specific subject. I want to talk about the 3 great rookies for the Montreal Canadiens change dramatically the season for the Montreal Canadiens since the beginning of the season. I'm talking about Dobes, Kapanen, and Demidov. Great 3 players for the Montreal Canadiens, and we have to give, honestly, applause what they accomplished so far. Then I want to mention this to you. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the baseball live play-by-play. I know some of you are, most of you are with me every night, and they know I do sometimes the baseball. Because the Blue Jays under the playoff, I start to follow the Blue Jays all the postseason in baseball. Unfortunately, when Montreal play, it's hard for me to do both games. It's impossible. But every time the Blue Jays play and we don't have any game for the Montreal Canadiens, I'm going to do the play-by-play and start tomorrow night, the World Series 2025. The Dodgers are in Toronto against the Blue Jays, so don't miss this. Come here. It's not like a play-by-play like, I know everything, curveball, or change up, fastball, inside, outside. Because I'm not a big play-by-play baseball. I know a little bit things, but I don't have a lot of strategic about the baseball. But the most about the things is we have a good time together. People like Mark Elliott, PLW, Tommy Myers, I believe. I have a few. I would say maybe 6, 7, 8 are constantly every night in our tap for the Blue Jays, and they're helping me to make some good good play-by-play, honestly. But look, I love it. I enjoy it. I lost the love of baseball when the Montreal Expos left, and I was like, I did not enjoy it. After that, I stopped to watch baseball. But now, Blue Jays are there. It's a Canada team, so why not to do it for them? Brendan, welcome back, Brendan. Waterman, my friend. We miss you, buddy. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, please, to click on it. We need a big W tonight. M&M, welcome back. Thanks. Good afternoon. Yes, you're the site. Skellen Monte will lose tonight. Philippe. Luc Fortin knocked the door. Welcome back. Billy also. Ron with Kings and our top also back to back. Guy is still in the house tonight. So look, nothing complicated. The show is sponsored by the Hockey Hot Stove and by the VividSeed.com. They are a company where they are affiliation with us now. They sponsor the show. And if you go to any events, you want to buy tickets, you can go there. You get a discount of 20% if you put the Frenchie 20 and the coupon discount, and you get out of that. That's the way to help in the channel. Another way. And more sponsors coming now, and they're helping the channel to stay alive. That said, but it's a sad day for me in sport, and I don't say that like I did not lose anything, but what happening today on the gambling, it's not good. It's not good. I know it's NBA, everything like that, but at the end of the day, I always said me, and I'm not doing this, and people do it. Like PLW, he does this every night, and I admire him because he is smart enough to know what he can do and what he cannot do, and he understands. He does his common sense, but gambling is dangerous. That's the only thing I can describe that. I don't have any other word to put more on that situation, but the gambling is dangerous. And today, it's a black eye for the sport. I know that every major league want to make money, and they use that direction to make a ton of money, and they play with some risk when they said that, because the people like they did today, it's not right, it's not fair, and it should this never happen. But it's a part of the game. But for today, I feel like this is something like, come on, we need to be smarter, we need to be better as a human being. And for me, it's hurt to see that and to understand behind the scenes everything. But like I said, I'm not a gambler. I've been to Vegas, I've been everywhere. I think I never put any penny in the slot machine. That's who I am. But at first, I don't have money. Just kidding. By the end of the day, it's something we have to be careful. And people, you do it. Look, just be smart. Like I know you are. But look, it is today really sad day in my opinion. Ottawa take the lead now 2-1 against the Flowers. Guy, later, my friend Guy, have a good night, buddy. Mention me. Yes, John, if you missed that one, I stopped you the second one in the show. I said, hi, John, by the way. And then I go from the bottom to the top. So I mentioned the name, my friend. Comme un problème, trust me, I know for experience. Here we go. Then A2, modern sport is based around gambling. The NBA just the first casually. Yeah, you understand. And again, It's a new one. When the FBI is involved with that, that's a little bit scary. But it is what it is. I don't want to create any other conversation about that. I just want to give you a little bit what happened today, but we'll see in the future. But like A2 said, this is something we're not looking for, and uh, hope the best for them about that. Here we go. Let's move on for the next thing, guys. But today I want to talk about something about the Montreal Canadiens. And because you have some other news around the Montreal Canadiens, I want to start tonight. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the game tonight before I move on to the game happening last night and what's going on around the Montreal Canadiens. We'll be here for approximately 45 more minutes. At 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, I stop here, maybe 2-3 minutes before, and then we move on to the next live stream. But usually we're going to do a 15-20 minute prior game now, and I think it'll be fun to we put all together, give us an idea. The Sharks now 3-2 against the Rangers. But Kirby Duck is back in the lineup tonight after missing 3 games with the Montreal Canadiens. Roy is out for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, and Montembeault is between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens versus the Edmonton Oilers. The line where Doc is going to play tonight is just take the spot of Roy, what was before Owen Beck. He's going to be with Veleno and Budzik tonight. Can call it the 4 line, whatever you want to call it. And he's going to be a part of the game tonight. So glad to see Kirby Duck. I think Kirby Duck in the lineup is better for the Montreal Canadiens. And we'll see how he's going to respond tonight. What happening? But you have one specific player got cut to bet on the different things with friends, and then I know one playing the power coach play power game card, and he got cut also. So very sad day. On my channel, John, that's the end all Billy. PS go that go. What is scratch? Yeah, help to scratch today for that one. Viva, I put a cap on $20 if I'm going to bet a game. I don't bet every game. No, it's like I said, just be smart and just common sense for that. Viz, Mr. Julien Vizina. Hey, coach, you think MLS will wait one put it out on the first power play after a month like he did Hudson last season? It's possibility there. I think it will go. Some of you said yesterday it will come with organically at the right time, and I feel right now it's time to make something there. We're going to talk about the TOI for the Montreal Canadiens the next couple of minutes, but I feel like, first of all, Martin Zouy is a smart guy. Like, he's a smart coach. He knows he don't need to know what we are thinking. He knows exactly when Demidov is going to get there, and because he knows the talent of Ivan Demidov. They have their own reason, and that's okay with me. But Demidov on the ice, guys, it's just turn the switch on. It's fun to watch, first of all. Secondly, he's a good hockey player. Very smart. What he did last night, listen, what Ivan Demidov did last night, and I feel bad because we don't talk a lot after the game. I don't miss it. I was just excited about the goal of Mike Madison to win the game. But what Ivan Demidov, and I make a video today, is just extraordinary. It's amazing, in my opinion. And you know how I'm a big fan, so coach, come on, calm down. Listen, I watched him many games last season. I did not miss anything. What you saw last night, I see that many times. The kid have an exceptional talent and skill. This is and I know, coach, come on. He's not Connor McDavid. No, you're right about that. But a player like Connor McDavid, I have that kind of talent. You know, like, you go to school, right? Some people become a doctor just because they are lucky, because they are born with some kind of talent and they develop and they improve that talent. They love what they are doing. But that's who they are. The greatest of the greatest. What they are better is because they have a really deep, good talent, and they see things like nobody see. The vision is amazing. What he did like last night, in my opinion, at 19 years old, you have to wait to be 27, 28, maybe 30 years old in NHL, 10 years as a hockey player to realize what you can do like he did yesterday. It just blew my mind the way he did it. And that's what, Julien, you're right. We need to have a Demidov play more minutes, but it will come with time. And we'll see what happening for the rest for him for that one. Good question, Julien, boss, by the way. They may make everyone the eyes better. Good point about that. Look, I hope that can wake up because he is on the 10 eyes. Well, I think it's a good. I understand. Look what you said, but I don't think so. And you said, "Why? Come on, coach." No, I think they're going to manage his time with the Montreal this season to be sure he's don't get any problem, and he's going to have either RFA. I think he's going to get a deal for 2 years, maybe maximum, maybe three, but I expect more 2 years. He's going to sign around $3 million, 3.5, exactly what he is right now. And then they're going to try to develop him. They're not going to give up on him yet. But I can understand for the standpoint of the fans about that. Just for me, this is Montreal. They put a lot of development on him and everything. What a great play by Knife, Spencer Knight. 45 degrees. Doug back. Coley been out may hurt in the game like tonight. What do you think? No, great point about that. With all the respect of Jekai is trouble, I think they played a good game last night. Not like they did the PPM this morning. It was like Jekai was extraordinary this morning. I said, wait a minute, no. But I think they played a good game. What Jekai did yesterday was really good. Is on the offensive side, the backdoor pass he did 2-3 times on the one, at least 1-2 on the same shift. This is good, but he lost the battle 2-3 times in the corner. He's still developing. He's still improvement. I don't want to be negative with him like Trouble yesterday. Sometimes Troubles also, but the difference number 5, 6, 7. If they play with the simplicity. They play only to do, not make mistake, and they don't try to do too much. That's good. And that's what he delivered yesterday about that. I like that. He has size. He make a nice deflection goal in preseason. It could be good. Maybe like a similar value to Madison and the East Prim. But we want him to become that kind of player. I think it's not there yet. And we have to wait a little bit more. Coley score. Coley for Utah. That's game number 7, maybe. The game starts at 7 o'clock. You're right about that. For your passion is probably, hey, with the gambling, you may be smart with your best pick. Yeah, great point about that, Billy. Who do you think that could come in and be better? Doc, try Beck, try Roy. We don't have a lot right now. That shows something, guys. What we have, they are not there yet. That's a process of rebuilding. The good talent, like Demidov, was not there last year, and they had to get there. Zarowski did not play great today. I watched his game. He played on the third line, played 14 minutes, maybe 16 minutes, 0 point. But the team won 5-2. And Michael Edge is another one. Florent Jacquard is not there yet. And Tyler Top is not there yet. Laval got destroyed yesterday, 6-2. But we have to focus on something, guys. Is Laval played with only one defenseman, finished the season last year. Adam Ekstrom scored a goal, by the way. All the 5 other defensemen, they was not with Laval last season. And Bisson got hurt at the beginning of the game. So I don't want to blame Fuller, and we don't have to be too much hard on that. Pittsburgh take the lead, guys, 2-0. I don't know what's going on with Pittsburgh, but it is what it is. Raquel scored his third goal of the year on that one. The Rangers tied the game 3-3. Again, the Sun was a shock. Crosby Ovechkin will be in the medium generational 97-98 overall. And so I just want to share with you guys that situation for the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go to the recap game between the Montreal and the Calgary Flame yesterday. A lot of great things for the Montreal. Unfortunately, the score does not show exactly how Montreal play. But at the same time, Montreal does not play a 60-minute game. Some people say, yes, coach. Last week I was talking about this, and they said, yeah, but it's early in the season. I understand that it's early in the season, but one is not early in the season. Is it in December? In January? I don't know. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Islanders take the lead 3-0 against Detroit. Jean-Gabriel Pajot scored a goal. Jean-Guy. I like that name, Jean-Guy. Anyhow, yesterday, who scored for the Montreal Canadiens? Guys, Budzik is 4 goal. Budzik scored a power play goal. Budzik scored his 4 goal with the Montreal. All the goals are on the road. 4. And the Tampa Bay Lightning tied the game on the backdoor goal. What a great pass, guys. The Kucherov. Wow. Wow. Talk about Demidov. Kucherov just delivered an amazing, great pass at the middle of the Chicago Blackhawks team. Anyhow, Madison scored the second goal of the game of the season on the game-winning goal for Mike Madison. And following by Zuski got an assist on the goal to Budzik. It was his 10th of the season, 11 points for Chicago, for Zuski. That said, he got now 7 games straight with 1 point for Nick Suzuki. 11 points in the beginning of the season. He's at the top 10 most points. The Browns take the lead now 2-1 against the Anaheim Ducks with a goal of Morgan Kiki. I like those. I like to do that because we can follow up every game around the NHL, guys. What's going on? The Mammoth take the lead now 2-0 against the Blues. Logan Cooley scored a goal. And then Jan Cole scored the first goal. Cooley got already 1 goal, 1 assist. Quanter got an assist on the goal on that one. Now, Johan Turu, how do team assess if a player is injury prone? It sounds there is nobody who want to label a player like that. But the team will never go do that, right? The fans will do this, but the team understand, guys, to get hurt in NHL, it's happened to anybody. Sometimes you get hurt unlucky, and sometimes you get hurt because maybe your body is a bit more fragile to other players or other body, and but part of the game. I'm not sure if I saw this in the NHL. Maybe you guys, you can remind me that a team player trade a player because he get hurt too many times. Some player would be hurt for 3-4 years, and then he will never get hurt after that. A couple of years. Look what happened with Markov. Look what happening with Brennan Gallagher, Sean Monahan, and I can go all the way, guys. Jack Hughes. It is what it is. It's sad. You don't want to lose anybody. But yeah, it is. Good question, by the way, on that one. And Michel Goulet said that Demidov remind him a little of Sergei Makarov. Interesting compare him. That's a good one. I'll be honest with you. That's a good one. I hate you. If you remember Sergei Makarov with Harlamov. I know Sergei for the time. Dobes, 1 goal on 37 shots, .973 for Jakub for Dobes yesterday. What a great performance. I just talk about this, guys. For me, Demidov, unreal play yesterday. I said early also, this pass, you have to be about 10 years in NHL. Wait, backward, wait for Madison to go in the hole, and bang, that pass, and Madison just have to push the puck in the net. Many rookies players are young age, they will shoot the puck. That vision of Demidov is rare. And we have that guy. The Panthers now cut the lead. Brett Marchand is 4 goal of the year, power play goal, and at the middle of the game for that between the Panthers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we're lucky. I think we have two exceptional players, Lane Hudson and Ivan Demidov. We're going to have some challenge. We're going to have some adversity. Whatever happening, guys, uh, we have to be grateful and thankful. And the next couple of minutes, I'm going to talk about Samuel Montembeault, and you're going to understand why we need to enjoy what we see right now with the Montreal Canadiens. It's still early, and I'm going to predict this for all of us. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. It's going to get bigger and better for the future for the Montreal Canadiens. Dobes, excellent again. After a great game against Buffalo Monday, he did it again. And last night, against the Calgary Flame, second best NHL goaltender for the goal again average at 1.47. He is the second best goaltender in NHL behind Chesterkin both for a save percentage at 950. Record of 4.00 since the beginning of the season. Is one of the reasons why Montreal, where they look like right now and where they are. And we have to get that to Dobes yesterday again. What a great, he just square. He does not give any rebound. He is big on the net. And that's the reason why they're at right now. So look, this is a great for the Montreal, for the Montreal Canadiens to have two good goalies. And that's a good problem for Martin Saint-Louis, who's going to put in the net every night. Another user, what are the chances you think Michael Edge has to become a top 6 center? That's a good question. It's difficult to answer properly because you never know how the development or the improvement and how you're going to react. Now the Ducks tied the game at Carter Gauthier, 5th goal of the season, as stated by I think it was Lacombe. That said, you already at a young age to see some players going to get better and they're going to have a good career in NHL. For Michael Edge, I'm still on the fence, but I would call him right now a middle 6 center. So what is a middle 6? Is the center can play on the second line or the third line. He has to improve his 200 feet game, and that's normal for everyone. It's not only Michael Edge. The guy have a great hands, a good skater, good body. The chance to be a second center is there, no doubt in my mind. But I want to give something to the Rangers now. Take the lead 4-3 against the Sharks. I predict that coach is going to be fired for the Sharks. The Sharks did not win the last 17 games, by the way. Rangers was losing 3-1. They come back with 3 goals. So, a PK goal, I believe, for the Rangers, by the way. It's crazy. Second goal of this game tonight for Taylor Radish. That said, that's what we expect for him. But great question. We need to keep drafting good player too. Yeah. I'm Mother. Welcome back, by the way. Roger, if there's a better passer que scorer, it's a tough one because I think Demidov is going to score 40 goals in NHL. But I would say to you, is more a playmaker. So maybe I would say yes, but he's really a playmaker. A play driver, I prefer to describe him more like a playmaker. A playmaker, guys, is the one is the one. I'm sorry, I tried to change the channel. And don't give it to me. So play driver is the playmaker. That's the way you say it. Ozio, a goal a game, 3 goals, 1 assist, plus 3 told you he would have a breakout season. It would be missed in Montreal. You know what? He scored another goal tonight, Ozio, and it does not miss for the Montreal Canadiens. Why you said that, Coach? Because we got Noah Thompson. So we wish the best, and I hope he would be a good player in the NHL. But because of him, we fill out up a good all we got. So this is the way I see that, Ozil. But I'm really happy for him. That said, he played right now on the first line. Do you think he should be with Montreal on the first line? I'm not sure. But we wish the best. Niaise pas avec le puck. All right. Franchise player for me won an All-Star game for that, for PS. You probably also bet less other things you know the most about because those things are exciting to watch without a lot of money on the line about that. So that's happening, guys. For move on, let's move on to the next thing. Here's where I'm a little bit concerned. Not concerned like negative, but this is what we at right now. As Demidov 1346 yesterday, not bad. With 5 power play for one side and 3 power play for Montreal Canadiens. He does not play on unit number 1, but you have other players. Is at 1346 yesterday, guys. You have 12 forward, right? He was right there in the middle. So he was 6 players in front of him, play more minutes at him. Some of them play on the both side of the game, special team. But some of them play on the PK or play on the power play. And the one on the PK play more minutes because they have 5 power play to kill. That said, Budzik played only 10 minutes last night, 10:45. He scored a goal, power play goal. He's stuck in the 4 line, and it is what it is. Because Martin Saint-Louis used a balanced lineup right there. So one Demidov is going to get more minutes, is one going to have a better second line. Want to get, Kapanen does a good job. That line, Demidov, Newhook, and Kapanen does a good job. I wish they could play more minutes. And people, so you can remove Newhook. You know what? Newhook balance that line. You can be disagree because you don't like Newhook. That's okay. But the speed on Newhook on that line help Kapanen and Demidov. Kapanen is not afraid to go in front of the net, and Demidov is the playmaker. So this is line, the combination is great. Budzik does not skate like Newhook. I understand Budzik is a good hockey player, but in the future, right now, I don't see Budzik on the second line in NHL. Right now, time we fit, he's only 21 years old. But he's another player, I can consider him a middle 6. Like Newhook, middle 6. When the talent will be there, Newhook, Budzik, Doc should be at the bottom 6. We should have a better center, what we got right now for a second center, play with Demidov. And we should have a better winger of what we got right now. Budzik, Patrick Laine on that line. It would take time to get that, for sure. 4-0, Islanders. Coley with the hat-trick, 4-0. Utah, are you serious? Wow. Probably gold. The Blues. The Blues. They use both goaltender right now. One play 4 minutes and then one play 7 minutes. That's crazy. Look, Budzik should be good for 15 more minutes. Same for Demidov. I agree with you about that for sure. So that give you guys a little bit an idea. Thanks, RG will be with us. And don't forget, guys, to uh, click on the likes. Not done yet. I will do a conversation before the game start. Juraj Slafkovsky by number last night. Played 1650 yesterday, Slafkovsky. For me, he did a lot of good game in NHL. I understand that. But last night, it was, for me, impressive, Slafkovsky. This is the kind of player we're looking for. He did not score, but 6 attempt shot. How many times we said he does not never shot the puck? He never tried to shoot the puck. Last night, 6, he tried to get the net. He hit the net 4 times on the 6th time. 3 block shot yesterday. More physical. Skate. I think it was, I did not check his burst speed last night, but it was flying, in my opinion, yesterday. It was constantly moving on the ice. And that's what we're looking for Slafkovsky. Those kind of games like he did yesterday. Ron Kenneth, welcome in the house. Thanks so much to be with us. Coley is a regular season star. Slafkovsky played a good game. I agree with you. Last 2 games, Slafkovsky has played like a man. I agree with you. Good comments. Slafkovsky won a lot of board battle. Here we go. You guys, you see exactly what I said. That's a good thing. And we all agree about that. Now, someone, I was at the chat or something today, and I was bring something to them, like comments on different things. And one people said, you're so negative, you're telling me anything. It does not bother me at all, by the way. But I think I'm more realistic. I'm the most excited about the Montreal Canadiens. Like, I love the Montreal Canadiens like nobody can imagine that. They are on my DNA, on my blood. All right? They score, I'm jumping. They get score, I'm crying. No, but I get upset. That said, I have to be realistic. And that's his friends right there. The guy didn't understand today. I will try to bring him a couple of points where I'm really cautious about the 6-2 so far. And we should be that way. Because Martin Saint-Louis, when you look at the video, he said, wait a minute, this is not perfect. This is far to be perfect. And we are 6-2. So we need to much fight to find a solution of the problem we have. And when we go to play the 60 minutes per game, will be dangerous. So I'm going to sharing with you guys what we need to improve. It's not negative, but in my opinion, this is what we need to get. First, the second period. We need to manage the puck better. The puck management and the time management. To have a very good second period, guys, it's about, honestly, the puck management and the time management. So we mean by this. But the puck management, it's about what you can do with a puck to get a puck position and to be sure you don't keep the puck in the defensive zone. So quick pass, break out, exit, down the puck, or bring the puck, forecheck them deep in the zone. More time you put the other team on the deep zone, all right? And with a puck management, when you cross the red line, you need to change the line, but that's called puck management. The time management is to realize, okay, I'm usually the Ducks take the league, 3-2 against the Bruins. Jakub Dobes scored his first goal of the year. What I want to bring to you guys is this way, is if you play an average of 48 seconds per shift, but the second period, you maybe have to sacrifice 33, 34, 32, or 36 seconds. Why? Because when you don't the puck, go to the bench. Don't stay longer there. Because sometimes if you go to 45, 48, 50 seconds and you get stuck on your zone, but you're stuck there for a long time. And that's hurt. So puck management and time management, second period to make the Montreal better. And that's what we're looking for that. Welcome back, Mr. Butch. Second thing, the power play. So the power play scored a goal yesterday for Budzik. We're still below 20%, by the way. Have to be create chaos and bring more shots on the net. And people say you should switch Slafkovsky and bring Demidov. It will come, and I don't know who's going to be penalized. Is it Slafkovsky? Is it someone? I'm not sure. But as a coach, it's better to have Slafkovsky on that line because when they come back, they can return together. If you bring someone else on the top of that line, like Demidov, and you have Budzik there, and you have now Ziski Caulfield, that attacks three line. Does it make sense? So now you have to use only the four players on that line. There's not play on the power play. So right now it will be Veleno with now Budzik there on that line. So they have so much fire with that. But that said, I think they would not like to trade. They not want to move Slafkovsky, but they would like to get Budzik out. But Budzik does a good job right now. So I have to be patient and see what's happening about that. But this is something probably have to produce more on both units. Not a killer, not killer goal. We talk about this. A2 told me that a killer goal. Montreal Canadiens lead 2-0 at the first period. If they would score the first 5 minutes of the third period or the first 10 minutes of the second period, 3-0, that changed the momentum of the game. It would be hard to come back in the game. If you are play on Montreal example, Montreal at that moment at 3-0, you can sit a little bit more to play a little bit a 1-2-2 ball at 2-1-2 or push the play better. And that's why they don't get that goal. Then they lead 1-0. They have a really great start of the season on the first period, Montreal this year. This is their best period, but they cannot find a goal that could kill the other team to come back in the game. Happening with Buffalo, happening with the Rangers, happening with Calgary. I can go all the way like that. And this is what I'm looking for. Montreal on the 6W, they have 3 games on overtime. Now, yes, they have a good team to win on overtime, but it's not the best recipes. The reason I said be careful is because if you win in overtime, it's because you still play good game, but you don't dominate those games. And this is where I feel like Montreal need to get better as a team. All the win, obviously the team did not make the playoff in 2024, 2025. Tonight is the team play in the final. The last they got against the Toronto, it was the team in the playoff. Then he got last against Rangers. That said, Montreal Canadiens have to step up and to play again in Montreal tonight. It's a back-to-back, and Montreal will be there, but that's the reality behind that. Killer instinct coach, yeah. You're right about that, A2. Hey, Ron. Welcome back. And that's conclude, guys, all the information we have to talk about the game tonight. I'm not done. We have more things to talk about before we move on for other things. The stood out player yesterday and the obscure in office. The stood out for me yesterday, I will go with Jakub Dobes. Overall, have a great game. Top 36 of the 37 game, the 37 shot. My obscure players, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens last night, Jake Evans. Now go say, come on, coach. I know, but Jake Evans went 59% on the face-off on the PK. He finished with 52, I believe, overall. The PK did not give any goal. The Browns tied the game 3-3. I understand, yeah, maybe other obscure, but I really like the game of Jake Evans yesterday again for the second time, back-to-back game. And finally, my office, not much. I don't bring anybody at the office last night. You can tell me Noah Thompson. I would say mistake happened to everyone. And he have 6 block shots yesterday. He have a good game, not a great game, but I think so far I don't want to bring anybody at the office for tonight. So, on my opinion, Frank Mahavli is in the house. Madison was solid last night. A great need to the effort tonight from everyone like Madison. Yeah, maybe Madison could be an upscore, an upscore. I want to talk about my three my subject of the night because where the time is flying right now. The Calder Trophy. The Calder Trophy this year at the beginning of the season, right? It was gave to Ivan Demidov. Like he was the favorite to win the Calder Trophy. But this year we have a lot of rookies playing in NHL. And after 3 weeks, we're going to be the 3 weeks now, going to complete the 3 weeks this weekend. Matthew Sheffer is a number 1 in NHL for the Rookie of the Year. But what we did not pay attention is we only focus on Demidov and Montreal. Right? But, listen guys, Kapanen is a rookie. 4 goals so far. He lead with the most goals by any rookie in NHL. Dobes, he's a rookie. He has a record of 4.00. He's the second best goaltender on the goal against average and the save percentage. So not only have 1, but we have 3. And that's pretty cool. And that's pretty good. And I don't say because of the 3 players, only 3 of them. The Montreal Canadiens are 6-2. But what they accomplish so far, other than fact Demidov, Kapanen and Dobes play at the higher level at what we expect at the beginning of the season. If you tell me Kapanen have 4 goals in 8 games, I would say no, not at all. If you tell me Dobes right now is 4.00 and the way he play, I would say not at all. So those players bring the Montreal Canadiens to be better, and they are the reason they are 6-2-0 after 8 games. And we have to give that a 1 and 4 game, 1 period. Mayu is now -9. Ouch. New York Islanders 5-0. But once upon a time, between the pipes, now it's Monabo turn. Kapanen and Dobes have both a great chance. P.S. Boo Sheffer is a solid start, cannot deny. No, Frank, we have to give that. And I will say to you guys, I'm impressed by Matthew Sheffer. It just blew my mind. Pittsburgh lead 3-1, guys. Talk about rookie. Ben Kendall. A lot of people, a lot of me first, was shocked to see Pittsburgh select Kendall. I think he's an 11th round pick, was a 12th round pick this year. And I was not expect that. During the year, he was out of the first round, or maybe late in the first round. He got some vibe at the middle of the season last year to be between 20 to 25. Now, and February, March, April, May, June, he was coming down. But to get him below 15, it was surprised me. But I have to give credit. Mathieu Barzal scored a goal tonight. The Sharks now tie the game. Celebrity again a goal tonight for the Sharks. 4-0 the Mammoth so far. 5-0 Islanders. 3-3 Boston. 2-2 Lightning. And we have the Senator 2-1. So that gives you a hook speed track at the 97% this year. Great point about that. Aaron Barry is Barry. Don't know why my name is shown tonight. It's all good, Barry. About that. So the Montreal Canadiens, guys, they have 3 rookies there. Solid players. They accomplish a lot. And we're going to see what they're going to look like for Kapanen, Dobes, and Demidov. Detroit 7th-round pick is looking good. You talk about Emmett Finney. Another one there. Seneki. So far, Seneki is a quiet night, I believe. But you're right for that. And Yakana did a great job this summer. Got Dobson, money of Book, and then draft Schneider and Atchison and retool on the fly with others on the way up. I'm not sure about that in our top. With all my respect for the Islanders, guys, this is a team are going to be again out of the playoff, I believe, and you're not going to see Edson and Eklund for the next 3 years. The pipeline of the Islanders is okay, not great whatsoever. The people thinking is higher because Sheffer put that level out, but Sheffer now is an NHL. So you cannot consider him now on the pipeline of the New York Islanders. And the best after that is Cole Ezerman. But after Cole Ezerman, who do you have really good? Now you're going to take me about Eklund, and Etchinson. I understand that, but still not there yet for the New York Islanders. For then, if the best won the St. Calder, it do not have the most point for a rookie player, I would not be mad. PS. I'm hoping Montebo has a serious rebound game tonight. We need both goalie hitting on the cylinder. Good point about that for this one. Now, I want to finish with two information here, guys. Montembeault, you talk about this. We said, everyone relax, calm down. We forget what he did last year. It's so easy to forget as a Montreal Canadiens fans. He was 62 time between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. If Montreal made the playoff last year, is one of the reason. I don't say he is the reason. He is one of the reason. His performance, GSVA percentage, GSVA X. And I can go all the way like that. Because Dobes have a great start, now we already put Montembeault out. But I have a couple information for you guys. Who has the best finish last season in NHL goaltender between Dobes and Montembeault last year? Go get the stat, go get the last 5 game or 7 game of Dobes versus the 7 game of Montembeault last year. 12 months ago, October 2024, we don't have any backup goalie. It was Montembeault and nobody. Primo could not stop any puck. We got a very serious problem in Montreal last year. This year, we have an amazing, great goaltender right now with Dobes. That said, we cannot put Montembeault out of this equation. And I can guarantee that if Montembeault win tonight, don't be surprised to see Montembeault Saturday. I don't say it will happen, but if Montembeault lose tonight and it's a good game, we don't have to be worried about that. If he have another bad game, it's a back-to-back game. But I had believed Montembeault is going to deliver a good game. But again, yeah, no controversy for me. It's good problem to have 2 good goaltenders for the Montreal Canadiens, and we have to be happy about that. And don't put Montembeault out of the picture or to delete him. Now, I'm not a big fan. And I have to give credit for to Dobes so far. 2 game each on his road trip. You're right in our top. Both of them, they'll be good. Yamo, welcome back. So that's a playing guide for him. Finally, I want to finish. We have 2 minutes to go. By the way, Michael Edge, 1 goal, 1 assist tonight. against West Michigan. This is good wings. Good game tonight to watch. Madison, it would cost us a lot of money to keep him now. That my question tonight, he's going to be out in the next 90 minutes. Said, do you give him a contract right now? Do you give him a contract at the end of the year? Or you don't give him an extension contract? There's going to be very interesting, guys, to see that. He's a number 3 best. No, he's a number 3 with the most TOI in NHL right now. Montreal are number 1, by the way, with 21 points as a full squad of the defensemen. What was Montembeault injury last year? I'm guessing lower back. Montembeault going to get it together and we shine on again. Look, last year without Montembeault, we don't make the playoff. Without Liney, power play goal, we don't make the playoff. We don't make the playoff without Dobes, Strake, and Jerry, and we don't make the power play, the playoff. Mike gave them each 10 games, then we make a decision. I would trade him for a huge return. I'm sorry. I disagree, but 4 points for Gwander to so far run. PS 7-8 million to 3 years, maybe 4 PS. Guys, if you put Mike Madison right now on the market, it will get a minimum $8 million, and he's going to get 6, 7, 8 years deal. We have to wait for that one, but it is what it is. Guys, that's the pregame show tonight. We did an exception because Montreal play only at 9 o'clock. We're going to finish this show. We're going to move on to the next one for the play-by-play. But starting this Saturday, I'm going to do a pregame show, 15 minutes. So I'm going to pop up at 7:45 every night, or 15 minutes before the game starts at 7 o'clock. So we're going to do that now for the rest of the season. A 15-minute pregame show for the Montreal Canadiens. I think it's good. I think people enjoy it. They're talking to each other. And we cannot talk about NHL yet. So thanks, everybody, to be with us tonight. I appreciate a lot. We're not going to finish the show very like we do usually, booyah, whatever it is. But we're going to finish with the music. And I want to thank all the moderators tonight to be with us. I want to thank all of you to click on the likes. Pretty good, 40 likes for the first show, 1 hour. We'll be right back in the next 3 minutes. And we'll see Montreal. I'm going to respond for the back-to-back game and with all the information. Thanks so much, Mr. Barry. Appreciate a lot. Yamo, Butch, PS, and everybody else. And I can wait to see the next couple of minutes. Until then, my friend. Booyah! See you later. Alligator.